And here we can put hello, everyone. Um, and we have one joining us. There's Diane. How are you, Diane? I have my lovely daughter here teaching her how to work YouTube Live. Well, thank you, dear. Thank you. I've actually had a super fantastic day. Um, there's Rainbow of Love. Hello. So my daughter's here with me, and she knows who Rainbow of Love is. Yep. And
Hi, Diane. Hi, Rainbow of Love. I hear all about you from my kid.
That's funny. She knows all of you. Jason's with her dad tonight because we've got early morning procedure tomorrow morning. But Jessica here.
It's fun. It's really bright.
It is really bright right there. We'll be jumping on live next Thursday if I'm unable to. So she will give you the update. So that's what she was in here, and I was showing her how to get on live from here. So hopefully I will be on next Thursday, but if I'm down or if they kept me or whatever, she has committed to jumping on next Thursday at 7 p.m. and tell everyone how things are going. Other than that, I've had a really good day today. Kind of odd, huh? I'm kind of stressed about this thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I guess we got to Thursday and I'm just sick of stressing. So she will. She will. I absolutely told her Thursday night at 7, no matter what she's doing. If I am either in the bed sick or if I'm in the hospital or just not feeling up to it, to at least log on here and tell y'all what's going on. Oh, Rainbow Love, we have missed you. Yes, I just wanted done. I said, I don't care if you're on for 5 minutes, just jump on there. The other baby is with her dad tonight. I have to be at the hospital at 7:30 in the morning, and she spends the night with her dad tonight anyway. So we're going to swing by and pick her up after all is said and done. So she'll sleep through everything. So yeah, it hasn't been a bad day today. Like I said, I think I just spent the first part of the week stressing about things so much that today I just don't care. I actually went in to get my blood work done for next week's procedure, and they told me I was going to have it get it done for tomorrow's anyway. A CBC test, which shows how thin your blood is and the ability to clot, since they have me on a blood thinner. And both doctor's office has screwed up the paperwork. Imagine that. Not the hospital, but both doctor's office. So because of that, I've got to go in earlier tomorrow morning to have my blood work done first. It is what it is. But while I was sitting there for about 2.5 hours, trying while they were trying to sort things out, one of the doctors is actually out of the country this week. There was a coffee bar right there in the hospital. So I treated myself to this large mocha with whip that I am absolutely not supposed to have. It was the best thing ever, and I swear I stayed up and watched the sun come up. I have not had caffeine and sugar in weeks. I was so wired, it was ridiculous. So that's probably what I get for cheating. It was pretty funny though. It was wonderful, wonderful. And because that coffee bar is kind of like out in the center, this woman knew I had been sitting there forever waiting on something. And she's like, so I gave you a little extra chocolate and a little extra whip. Oh my God, girls, it was delightful. We will give her a big hug for you. It is amazing to me how briefly she will pop on, but yet she can absolutely remember everybody's name over here. And I do apologize. I am running a little bit late tonight. 7 o'clock rolled around a lot quicker than I thought it would. So it's been a pretty good day. How are y'all doing? There is Miss Angelic. Hello. Doing all right. Well, that's good to know. I am so happy y'all caught me live. I know a lot of you watch me on the replay. I love doing the lives. I love our weekly check-ins. I love how we have become friends over here. People getting to know one another. It's just been all good over here. Just got done cooking dinner. I wolfed down a sandwich before I jumped on because I forgot to take my meds. So yeah. All right. And I have to know what are you cooking for dinner? Share with us. Tell us. And yeah, I think things are going to go well tomorrow. At least we're hoping. Like I said, like I said, I honestly think I have stressed so much about it. Now that the time is here, I literally don't care. Now, the question is, am I going to sleep tonight or am I just going to stay up and go? That's the big question. Oh, Angelic, my daughter's headed to your house. I know this. She made pancakes, blueberry sausage, and scrambled eggs. Yum. I love having breakfast for dinner. Love it. Thank you, Diane. Oh, and hash browns. Yes, now you got a little cheese to go on those hash browns. Hey, Tina. Tomorrow is my big day. Um, Very blessed that my schedule allowed me to get videos done for next week or up. And I'm really thinking after tomorrow, I mean, I should be able to work part of the day Saturday, and I still got Sunday. Monday's usually the day I do videos, so we'll be on track for videos for Monday because my next procedure until 2 o'clock on Tuesday. So I will have videos up next week. Breakfast is the perfect meal anytime. It's one of my favorite meals, to be quite honest with you. I don't think, honestly, when you look at breakfast as a whole, I can't think of a breakfast food that I don't like. Oh, Rainbow loves having a hamburger. I'm having a double biopsy tomorrow on my right breast. That was one of my first procedures. And it's been a long time coming because I have a problem with anesthesia. So, yeah, yeah. And I've got some other procedures coming. So they it was not only lining up what had to happen first, it was how to do it. So they finally come to a conclusion and we move forward tomorrow. Hi, Miss Mary. Thank you, dear. I do have procedures next Tuesday and Wednesday. Therefore, if y'all were on here at the beginning, I know Rainbow Love and Diane were. My daughter was here. She has agreed if I am sick, if I just need rest, or if they kept me or whatever, next Thursday at 7 p.m., she will jump on here and let you know how things are going. And because by then I have cleared the worst. Maybe not. We'll have to see what the echocardiogram shows. Honey, I got to be at the hospital at 7:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and 6 a.m. on Wednesday. Then the following week we'll take care of the 3 appointments for the 3 valves on my legs. Then they're gonna give me a week off. Yay me. So, you know, I'm just taking it as it comes. I do have some melatonin I can take tonight, maybe to see if that'll help me sleep. But I'm not much of a sleeper anyway. I'm kind of a night owl. And I just gotten used to it because I got so many clients that are outside the country with so many different time schedules. It just becomes kind of a way of life. So the concern is if I'm going to sleep tonight or not, we don't know. Thank you so much, Tina. I just told him, I'm honestly, I think I have stressed so bad Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had Thursday. I don't care. It is not in me to stress no more. Whatever happens, happens. You know? I honestly feel pretty good about the biopsy results, or I'm prepared for the worst, I guess you would say. So yeah, oh, and 2.5 hour wait on blood work that didn't happen wasn't did not help my stress at all. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Hey, Miss Jen, how are you? So it's gonna be all good, and I know this. And today, my daughter talked to me, and we didn't have Jacelyn this afternoon, and she talked me out to run into the thrift store. So something y'all may not know about me, I am a die-hard bargain shopper. If you look at me, you might think I'm high maintenance, but I am always looking for the deal. And one of my favorite places in the world is the thrift store. And I'm also one of those that we have that be on the lookout for list. Well, we're on the lookout for TV that is quit and for a new vacuum. So she said, let's go to the thrift store. And I said, yeah, let's go. Well, we didn't find either one of those. But I did score a very, very nice picture for my kitchen. So I was thrilled about that. Good day. Goodwill, Tina, that's where I got my picture from today. Hang on. Hang on. I just sent this to a friend of mine. Y'all may be able to see it because I do videos a lot of times at usually do them in the kitchen because the lighting is so good in there. There it is. Now, if y'all can see that, it's a large picture of the wine bottles. Super, super thrilled about this. I had a blank spot where we used to have a picture there. Well, actually, it was a chalkboard there that not my granddaughter destroyed, but my daughter destroyed. So I had this huge blank spot there for a while, and walking through, it just kind of caught my eye. We got like an Italian theme going in the kitchen because we are Italian. And I saw the wine bottles, and I went over and I picked it up. But when I turned it over to see how much it was, it has the Kirkland sticker on it for 99.99. Bought that picture home for 5.75. Today's score. Girls, I am all about the bargain shopping. Right now we got some stuff we're going to get rid of. Well, we started buying about 2, 3 years ago with Jacelyn. You know, all that little tyke stuff that's outside. Gracious, I've got enough for a full blown playground out there that I know we don't have $100 in. Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm one of those. Well, one, we're a family that doesn't do credit cards. Thank you, Mary, because if y'all know me for a while, I was a victim of identity theft, and I'm still paying that back. So we make lists of what we know we have to find, and we'll either find it at the thrift store or Facebook classifieds. Nonprofit. We have two of the nonprofits here. One goes to a ministry, and another one goes to a church. I think it is. So yeah, garage sale. I haven't checked that out. I'll have to check that out. Exactly, exactly. I am living proof of you can have everything your heart desires for a third of the money. I swear I am. One of my other great purchases, when I let my office go and we made that into the nursery for the baby, um, I sold all of my desks. I had two large desks, the full office chairs and all like that, and downgraded. And I wanted to be able to put like my laptop and all in the living room, but also I needed something small. I had a small space to work with. It's got to look like living room furniture and not really like a desk. And absolutely had to have drawers because y'all know I have an abundance of cards. And just bought my time. I spent about a year just looking yard sales, classifieds, thrift stores. And I walked into a thrift store one day, and the desk that I scored is a Broyhill for $15. Exactly. Exactly. So sometimes waiting really, really pays off. It was the same way. with the TV stand. I have so much crap hooked to the TV. Yeah, yeah, I got me a broil desk for $15, and because I got so much stuff hooked to the TV, they'll say there's a stereo, the Wi-Fi's in there, there is a surround sound system, there's a DVD and a VCR for Jason, there is a Wii system. Hi, Bonnie. So it was just all this stuff, and I was like, it really took a special TV cabinet to hold all of this in. And we looked for months, and we finally found one. Well, it was at Best Buy for $230. And y'all know I am not going to spend $200 on any piece of furniture. I don't care what it is. And it was a few months later, I found a moving must sell because we have a lot of military out here for Fort Lee. And I got that exact cabinet. That's $230 for Best Buy for $40. Hour ago, now it's sunny. You know that we've been under an alert for severe storms. Thank you, Tina. All day long, and so far we haven't had it. Now it's gotten black and it's clouded up with the wind, but so far nothing has occurred. It's been really weird here. I don't know what has the weather in Tennessee been like because here to be the middle of June, it's been in the 70s. That is, I don't think ever happened before in history. Bargain boot sale every Sunday. Girls, I am the bargain shopper. I really am. And my friends don't understand it. They're like, you get absolutely everything you want and desire and pay nothing for it. Yes. Yes, that is the name of the game. Shopping at Kohl's. Oh, you can never go wrong with a Kohl's clearance sale. That's for certain. Constant rain. But are you in the 70s out there? I mean, why, I don't have no idea why we're at 70 degrees in the middle of June. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying it's just so odd for us. Weather on the Gulf Coast has been a heat advisory. I have some clients in Louisiana that said today's heat index was 111, and that's humidity, folks. You know, I mean, we've got humidity, but that's just straight. I can't breathe hot in Louisiana. 67 in Michigan. Yes, that is crazy. And for us to be in the 70s in June is really unheard of because we're usually at this time of year, we should be like in the 90s with a index of 100. Girl, it has been in the 70s here all week. It's like absolutely crazy and I'm absolutely loving it. Just never happens here. Not in June, not in July, and certainly not in August. So, garden is thriving. I bet it is. I bet it. I love gardening. I love it. Long as it's a small garden that I can maintain and do what I have to. Because I grew up where we had like a 2 acre garden because I grew up on a big farm. No, over that. Um, Jessica, can you bring me my cards? They're in there on the kitchen table. I was gonna pull some cards for people and totally forgot. Like I said, y'all have to forgive me because 7 p.m. just snuck up on me today. Hello, Miss Sharon Margaret. So yeah, it's gonna be good. Jen, I don't trust the crazy weather right now with the storms brewing the way they are. I really, really don't. I mean, we could all be grateful that we don't live in Oklahoma, right? Summer squash, cucumber, green pepper, and tomatoes getting bigger. Okay, Jen, you from the South, you know there is nothing better than a tomato sandwich. Angelic, where you at, hon? Love me tomato sandwich. That was the best thing about growing up with grandma. Always have a tomato sandwich. Michigan. Wow. Tina, what's going on in your home life, dear? First thing I see, something's going on at home. Know why my little thing is spinning here. I am going to be on. I'm not only going to be on, I've already put it into the schedule to do next week's videos. And if worse comes to worse, my daughter will be jumping on here next Thursday night at 7 to give you an update. How did it go? Well, I go in for the double biopsy tomorrow morning at 7:30. They brought me in for blood work and screwed up the order. So now I gotta go in earlier to have the blood work done first. So, and like I said, that gives me Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then my next procedure is not till 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Let's see what we have from Miss Alice Lawson. So yeah, I don't see that I'm gonna really skip a beat. I mean, I took off tomorrow, but I'll work Saturday and Sunday, and I did take off next Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, thank you, Miss Bonnie. And I plan to be back on Thursday, but in the event I'm not, she has promised she will let y'all know what's going on. Oh, Sharon, I told them I stressed about it so much this week that we reached Thursday that I literally don't care anymore. Just let's get it done. All right, Alice. All right. Alice got that wisdom to show that she's on the right path, doing what she's supposed to be doing for the time being. Rainbow of love. Thank you. Thank you for all your prayers. Maybe that's why I don't feel stressed this evening. Y'all think about that? Well, thank you, Jen. Rainbow of love. What we got going on for you? Ooh, making future plans. I also see some travel there. You got a vacation coming up? My kids having a hard time not having dad in their life. Your youngest is okay, but I see more or less you've got somebody moving in the home. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I appreciate it. Like I said, I apologize for being a few minutes late, guys. 7 o'clock snuck up on me today. Really did. So, and Bonnie Lynn, where have you been? You have not joined us over here in a while. Nikki B is working till close tonight. So I told her, I said, you got to fix your schedule. You know, it is YouTube Thursday. So she'll catch us on the replay. Working? Well, that's an acceptable excuse, my dear. Thank you. Like a partner, Tina, I think it's very possible. I mean, it doesn't show right here in the immediate. I just try to take a glimpse of what you need to know, and there's someone moving in. Ooh, 12-hour shifts. Girl, get the rest when you can. What do you do, Bonnie? I know she's told me before. 7 weeks and 2 days as of from tomorrow. Sharon, seriously. I mean, I'm going to keep her on the prayer list. 7 weeks. Oh, I would be beside myself. I'm going to be beside myself. They decide they're keeping me Wednesday night. So I told my daughter, I said, okay, this thing with this Novocaine tomorrow, I said, as far as I can tell, I'm not dying. I know that might disappoint her a little bit. I said, but the event I go into arrest or something, they got people on standby in case I do. I told her, I said, just tell them to keep on working. I've gone for a visit. I'll be back. She said, they're going to put me right straight in the loony bin. I said, I'm serious. I'll be back. Oh, 6 to 6. Rainbow love, I'm indicated travel. I'm gonna say late July, early August for you. So yeah, I thought I said you go in there and tell him I said keep on working, she'll be back. Angelina, how are you? Caught. Yeah. I cannot believe she's been in for 7 weeks, Sharon. That is ridiculous. Well, hello, Richard St. John. Mm-mm-mm. I've been really positive about all this. Like I said, I've been jerked around for weeks. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I am blessed to have the team of doctors that I have, but at the same time, they've been scheduling us. I mean, I've known about everything that needed to be done since the second week of April. And I think it's been so stressful of watching them try to come up with a plan and revise the plan and go back and forth. And yeah, it's just been a pain in the ass. So I think I'm a little relieved, although the procedures are back to back because they told me when it was go time, it'd be go time. So I think there's just a little bit of relief that we're finally getting things underway. I hate being in pain. I am curious to see if it's going to relieve my pain. They think it's coming from that blockage. So tomorrow I go in at 7:30 a.m. for a double biopsy on my right breast. Tuesday I go in at 2 p.m. where they're going to fix the worst valve in my leg. And the reason they're going to do that is because that one has actually got some internal bleeding going on. So then after I have that done Tuesday afternoon, I have to be back at the hospital at 6 a.m. the next morning for the angioplasty on the legs. And still he has cancer. Oh my heavens. I will keep him in my prayers as well. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like maybe I should be a little stressed on worrying about the biopsy coming back bad. But I've kind of embraced that too. If it does, it does. I'm just going to do what they say do and roll on. Nothing I can control. Thank you, dear. So, videos, readings, I will stay on track with because I've got the weekend to work. I've got Monday on up till half the day Tuesday to get your videos done. So, other than taking off Tuesday night, and I know I'll be out Wednesday, hopefully that'll be on track. Thank you, Richard. And we'll just continue to move forward. I don't look to have so much downtime. But either way, you will hear from me or my daughter next Thursday at 7. So, yeah. And like I said, that's just going to be a questionable day because it's the day after everything has been done. Closer coming back. Tina, I'm going to be honest with you. That could very well be the one that moves in. Right, right. I don't know if I'll get any sleep tonight. I got some melatonin to take to see if that will help. I think I am too, Sharon. I really do. And like I said, it means a lot to me. I've never been to this hospital. It's very nice. Hopefully, it's a good hospital. So far, so good. I've only been in for having tests done, but I do have very blessed to say I have a wonderful team of doctors. So yeah, and they're all on the same page of what order procedures go in and blood work and all like that. And it's just nice to see everyone working together, sharing results, passing things along. Yeah, yeah, it's just that good feeling that I think it's going to be fine. I've had some people, a lot of concerns from my ladies at church, as well as my old neighbors just found out today, and I think they're a little discouraged that I didn't call and tell them. I plan on calling them after the fact because they do nothing but worry. They're like parents to me. So I know I get a week of procedures, then I get a week off. Then I have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday where they're going to fix the other three valves. And if you would like to know why, my insurance will pay to have all four valves fixed, but not at one time. Absolutely. So I mean that's just annoying. But that one they do classify as internal bleeding. So that's why they're going to do it the afternoon before the angioplasty. Because you can't apparently have angioplasty with any kind of internal bleeding going on. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a fainter. I'm one of those. You show me blood, I'm down. I am down, and it's always questionable when you draw it. So I have the utmost respect for the people that, from running check-in to the emergency room to those doctors and nurses. They're special people. Special people. It's not a field that I could ever be in medical field. They are healers. They are absolute healers. And Debbie, she's not in here tonight. But when Debbie comes on, she's a nurse too. She's a cardiac nurse, I believe. And yeah, so, I just feel like I'm in a good spot. It's the right time, it's the right team. I should have been real nervous because none of these doctors were anyone I knew. This all started because I opted to leave a PCP that I've had 30 years and try something new. You work in the ICU. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's just a special group of people. And to see them come together on how I should be handled and what comes first and whatnot, it's been great. Yeah. Your home life seems great, though. That's important. Jen, let's see what we got going on at your work. Nope, I cannot work in the house. I have to know my capabilities. I cannot feed homeless people. I send food to the church for them to take to homeless shelters. I personally cannot serve because I'm going to stand there and cry and offer everybody a place today. I cannot do SPCA injured animals crap. I can't even watch the television commercial. Jen, I want you to hang on with the coworker. Doesn't Two things going on. One, you've got some type of raise or promotion coming up before the end of the year. And two, I don't think she's going to be there on the long term. A lot of birds. Birds are good though. They're good omens. Yeah, they are. Birds are good omens. Unless they're crows. They're not crows, are they? Oh, I cannot do the animal ad. I cannot do. I like elderly people as long as they're not dying. you know, I have big hearts for things like that. And like I said, we do have a homeless shelter nearby that my church takes care of once a week. And what we do is we send food. The churches have joined to one night a week, like our church does it on Monday nights, another church does it. I have no problems with fixing food and sending it, but I cannot do it. One was a red cardinal. The cardinal signifies a visit from the past, someone who has passed on. The Sarah McLachlan animal ad. I can't do any of them. That just, it rips my heart out. Rips my heart out. So yeah, it's called knowing your abilities. And I told my pastor that. I said, look, I help people all the time in many different ways. But if I go over there to serve a bunch of homeless people, I'm gonna burst into tears and offer to put them up tents in my backyard. So this is no, I have no business there. All right, Bonnie, you're asking me about visitors. I missed something. Ooh, look at all those ones. All those ones are new beginnings. Cardinals. You do get visitors a lot then. We get them every now and then. We'll get a cardinal. And the funny thing about it is when this cardinal appears, he doesn't appear anywhere but right on my back step looking in the back door. It's kind of creepy. Yeah, it's kind of creepy and it's kind of comforting at the same time because no bird has ever done this before. But we have a cardinal and he lands on the porch and likes to look in to my kitchen. It's kind of weird. Oh, she is doing wonderful. Her and her mother had a long chat last night about her going to big girl school. She starts kindergarten in September, and about us spending the summer trying to get her on a better sleeping schedule. So we will see how that goes. You have bay windows? Oh, I love hummingbirds. That is pretty cool. I've had one blue jay. I have an owl, though, guys. I have a really cool owl. He comes and sits on my fence post, and they're supposed to be good omens. Um, but it's kind of cool to watch that head go all the way around. A lot of numbers. Well, um, the 20th. When is the 20th? Today? Okay. Tonight we go into summer equinox, first day of summer. That's going to pack some powerful energy. And a lot of what I'm seeing, and I noticed it when I did the videos for next week, is new beginnings. But it takes more of the form, if y'all ever said the most powerful new beginning is in the death card because you're closing out something to start over. I see a lot of that on a lot of the signs for next week. Where are you at, Bonnie? We also have a coyote that appears every now and then. I'm gonna have to get a videotape of them because according to animal control, we don't have them out here. Okay. Why don't you talk to me and my neighbors about that? Crows are not good. That is true. That is true, Tina. Receive financial blessings so you don't have to work as much. We'll see what we got coming up for Miss Bonnie. That's right, Ontario. Owls are really, really cool. And if you can watch them like I can, because I have one that sits on one particular fence post. I guess he is designated as his bowl. It is so fascinating to watch those heads turn all the way around. Happy anniversary, Miss Sharon. Bonnie, got a delay on the finances, but know this, it's coming. It's coming, dear. Keep at it. Well, congratulations on your anniversary. That's a big, big deal. And we are retro clear till I think towards the end of July. So, and if any doctor thinks I'm doing any procedure during retro, they can think again. They can think again. July 6th, what, hon? Oh, divorced after 33 years. That's rough. Hold on, let me see. Y'all still here, right? Okay. I've got it on my website. Let me see if I can check it from here. Nope, it's too far down. Shit, July 8th to August 1st. Okay. And they plan to give me the first week off in July. We might have to revise that. You know, I've got one cardiologist that does not want to hear my psychic nonsense. So I'm getting the divorce in August. Sharon, well, congratulations on the divorce too. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Full effect, July 8th through August 5th. Crap. Don't know what the calendar looks like. What is the second week of July? What is that Monday? What's the date? Girl, this cardiologist I didn't like to begin with. I walked out on the first appointment. My PCP talked me into going back because he's the best. So we've kind of come eye to eye. Well, pretty good. He's got a really his sense of humor. I'm kind of questioning because next Tuesday at 2 in his office is when he goes into my leg to fix that valve. And he has like 8 procedures that morning. And I'm like, dude, are you gonna be up to working on my leg at 2 o'clock after 8 procedures? Told me, he said, I'll have my coffee. I'll be good and ready. Shaking his hand. Not funny. Not funny at all. I know he's making a joke. That is the 8th. Okay. Because that is the week they want me to come in 3 times that week to get those 3 valves fixed. Honey, we've all got to know our self worth. Everybody's got to know their self worth. And let me put this out there too, because my daughter's single and her friends are single and they all on this dating app. Know your self worth, but also know that somebody needs to bring something to the table, whether it's just good conversation. Takes them about 15 minutes per procedure. Well, all I know is because I can't have lidocaine, they're giving me a Xanax an hour before the procedure. So we'll see how this goes. I tell you, so do not underestimate my ability to flip out. I'm serious. I don't underestimate. Verbally abusive. Oh, wow. That's not good. He says I'm going to be able to take it. Of course, on the valves, they say like this one is 2 points such damage, and this one is 2 point one. But the one they're fixing on Tuesday is a worth one, and he said that's almost a 6. That valve is just completely gone, pretty much. No, I don't plan to watch anything but the ceiling. I don't want to see this. I fainted at the sight of blood, and the fact that I'm going to lay there and he go cut into my leg just tears me all to pieces. The same way with they're doing a general anesthesia on me for the angioplasty. I told him, I said, if I gotta be conscious, you better make sure I'm doped up enough that I don't even know I'm in the room. Yes, Tina, move for the better. My father died in 2002, and they put me on Xanax for about a week just for me to get through the funeral and all. And all I can remember is I just could not emote anything. I felt absolutely nothing. Girl, I like the way you think. That's the way I'm thinking. Now, why before he cuts into my leg to fix that valve, we're going to do the echocardiogram to see if I got any blockages in my chest. Let's face it, ladies, there's not been a test I've passed medically so far. Oh no, 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 nobody! I do not want to watch this. Mm-mm. Someone digging inside my leg? Nope. I didn't even watch my own child being born. We rolled me up in the labor room. The first thing I said was, "Get rid of that mirror." Don't want to see it. Mom's the best. What is a gray screen? I'm a gray screen. Don't beat yourself up, honey. Going through what you went through makes you the person you are today. Remember that. Okay? Ignorance is bliss. When we're redirected and we go through a bunch of stuff, you have to understand you're redirected and it means something better is coming. But don't ever look at the past as, you wish this hadn't happened, you wish that hadn't happened. It makes you the person that you are today. Hi, Dorothy. To remove the blockage, you will not feel a thing. Yes, we're going all around. I've got to have a stent on the right side, and he's going to balloon the left side. And I told him, I said, if I got to be conscious with this with general, y'all better make sure I don't even know I'm in the room. Oh, I don't know why, hon. Um, like I said, I know that they're working on YouTube. It's had its glitches here as they update things. So, Bonnie, you think I got this? I do not like my cardiologist has a nurse practitioner, which I usually am all for nurse practitioners and the nurses' assistants because they're fresh out the gate. This chick I cannot stand. Well, that's what we're here for, to lift each other up. Let's see what we have from Miss Sharon Margaret. Now, if the echocardiogram shows a blockage in my chest, which I'm sure of, we've already found two blockages in my neck. So I imagine I'm going to do this same song and dance unless they want to talk to me about some nonsense of a bypass, which I'm totally against. All right, Miss Sharon, what we got going on for you, dear? Ooh, Sharon, I have positivity, celebrations, end of negative cycles, and manifesting all good. Strong message going out to Miss Sharon. Hello, lizard. So, yeah, things definitely looking up your way, dear. Hello, how are you? So yeah, it's gonna be good. And Bonnie, I appreciate you telling me you think it's gonna be fine. It's Dorothy. Okay, Miss Dorothy, I need you to let your financial woes go. You're putting too much energy into financial stress, and I see everything lining up and working out. Financially, you're actually on an upward swing. You probably won't see that till fall, but that will be bring in the opportunity of getting caught up and maybe getting a little bit ahead. But a lot of your energy is going out to financial stress, and it's just not worth it. You're going to make ends meet. Diagnostic issues, very painful. I'm sorry to hear that, Blizzard. Hello, paranormal voice. The heart, and they are able to fix it. Like go through your arm to do the arm blockage. Do you think they would go through my neck? I think that's kind of creepy. I had an IV in my neck one time when I was little, and I'll never get over that. Oh, positive. Angelina Levine. It looks better. Your finances on whole looks better, but I think you're putting in more work into you from what I see. It's not just putting work into one particular thing, you're working on you too. Timing is not right, Dorothy, but don't exhaust yourself worrying. It's not always going to be this way in the summer. Before the end of summer, Diane. For you, I'm going to say late July. I don't even think it's going to go as far as into August. Is what you're thinking. So, Paranormal Voice, how are you? Thank you for joining us. We do this once a week. Hang out. We've got a little YouTube family here. Anybody want messages? Let me know. And if we're buffering, having a buffering problem, it's definitely on YouTube's end. Cath lab for issues that you're experiencing. Was amazing. He told me I could watch the screen. I told him I'd rather watch the back of my eyelids. But I also put it out to the cardiologist too, that since they're going to try me on Novocaine tomorrow, and he's got enough time, as Sarah, I'll have to call her back. And since he's got enough time, then he absolutely should order me some Novocaine. He said, I'm the first one that has, of the 2%, that has the legitimate um, allergic reaction to lidocaine. Thank you. Um, but at the same time, he uses lidocaine and saline for these procedures. And I'm like, well, dude, you got enough time to order Novocaine? What is the problem? Get it right, people. Get it right. And the nurse practitioner, the one that, I'm not really fond of to begin with, smart mouths me and says, I don't even think you could do a Xanax. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Have you ever had this done? No. Would you do it without anesthesia? She stood there and looked at me. I said, I thought so. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the numbing medication that sends me into cardiac arrest. Oh, I'm going to be strong. We're going to get this done. Y'all need to pray for my daughter, Jessica. Yeah, I mean, you have to remember that when I had cardiac problems because of the numbing medicine, she was a baby. So she doesn't know what it's like to be the family member when they walk out and say she's coded. See you next week, Miss Mary. Thank you for stopping by. I will. I told everyone I'll show my daughter how to get on here. In the event they keep me Wednesday night, or in the event I just don't feel up to it Thursday, one way or the other, even if it's her, we'll jump on here at 7 p.m. Thursday and give y'all updates. Yeah, and see, it's just me and her. That's why I say y'all keep her in prayers too, because she's a little nervous. I told her, I said, they come out there and tell you I've coded. You tell them keep on working. I'm coming back. I'm just visiting. She said, they're going to admit me to the nut house. I said, I'm being serious. I got called home for a quick visit. She'll be right back. Keep on working. Thank y'all, guys. I really, like I said, I'm not stressed. I feel like I'm in a good spot with everything. Um, yes, you can email me for an update. Absolutely. I check my email all the time. And it's one of those things we knew when it was go time, it was all going to come back to back, and we're ready. Yeah. Yeah. And she's going to be there by herself. So hopefully things will go well. Nothing that scares her. Ooh. Oh, Lizard, you have no idea how many doctors I have been through so far. Yeah, it is hard because, like I said, these are times she was too young to know what was going on, you know? Yeah. And we've already had a talk, and I know Bonnie knows about the consent forms that I've got to sign for that angioplasty, enough to scare the crap out of anyone. Thought it was my phone ringing. So yeah, I've literally got consent forms that I have to sign at 6 o'clock Wednesday morning that says you are likely to have a heart attack or stroke, and it's not our fault because you're consenting for us to do this. Well, all right then. I told her I'd go in there and sign that damn thing, Minnie Mouse, and get on my day. You're right, Lizard. One of the first times I saw the other side was a cardiac arrest. And that's what I told my daughter. I said, if it happens tomorrow, you tell them that I just gone for a visit, keep working. That is true. Jessica, Diane said tomorrow, unfortunately, you're sitting there by yourself, but they're all with you. And see, the last time I went under was 2005. Uh, and at the time, my mom went with me. She was in high school. So she's never been yep, I got to do that Wednesday morning. So she's never been the one to have to receive the news if there's news to receive. Absolutely, right now. I am funny. Huh? I entertain myself at times. She said, "You seriously want me to tell them that you've gone for a visit and you'll be back?" She said, "They're going to admit me to the nut house." It's okay. I'll bail you out when I come to. I mean, hell, we'll at least be in the same hospital, just different wings. Yep, guys, I just like I said, I've got a real positive vibe about this today, more so than what I've had. I hope so. I really, really hope so. Here we go. All notifications. Um, So, do we have anyone else that wanted a message? I don't want to skip over anybody. And if I ever skip over you, it is not intentional. Don't be afraid to say, Jackie, you forgot me. I think we got that nonsense stop. I am, like I said, I just maybe I'm mentally exhausted because they've been dragging me through the mud since April, the second week of April, and then last week they sent me into shock when everything got lined up within a week, and now I'm just ready. Alrighty, Lizard's got court on Monday. I have one of my best friends I'm going to trial with, and I just got informed we're going to have an emergency hearing. All right, Lizard. Working and gaining, but are you looking for a second job or a second income? Because that is prominent too. And as far as your court case, is it possibly this is going to be continued tomorrow? Is that a possibility? Queen Libra. Queen Libra. This is what you need to know, hon. You're exhausting yourself by overthinking things. You're being too analytical, where everything you want is coming. You're on a wonderful path, but your amount of stress is ridiculous. Thank you, Miss Tina. So just kind of let go, be still, let go. Um, put it to you this way: I don't see you not getting what you want. Let's see this, Diane. Oh, Diane, you got cards flying here. Okay, this is a new beginning for you right here in summer. Unexpected offer of assistance, and you do get what you want. But you only get what you want when you think you're not going to get what you want. And that applies in the next 2 weeks. Diane, your other message is to slow down. You've got too much on your plate. You're getting to the point that you can't prioritize because you've got too much on your plate. So quit adding to it. Parents bond on Monday. So it just started. Okay, that's why I'm seeing a delay. So what are we doing Monday? What the hell is an appearance bond? Jackie, how are you, my friend? What do we have? 13 tone. Okay. The 13th tone, you're asking me, will your business pick up? Some major change is going to occur before it does. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to throw it out there. Whatever this change is, you're not happy about it. But then right after that, business takes off. Michelle RN, other day, and had loads of images of random faces to take that meant. Honey, that's all good. It's all good. And we are still doing a Reiki broadcast live. Was going to do it one night next week. I think we're going to move that to the first week of July because I know I don't have any procedures that week. Okay, so you just got out of jail last week. So an appearance bond means what? Just that you have to show your face? I am doing great. Where are the males cute? Good question. Okay, you're going through it now? Okay. Yes, business will pick up after you clear what you're in right now. Don't give up. Hold on to your goals. And yes, your business will be fine. So, Lizard, I need to understand your court appearance Monday is for what? You said it's an appearance bond. Is this just to show you haven't left the area? Is this determining if you go in or the bond's revoked? That's what I need to know from you. It's hard for me to phrase something to spirit if I don't understand what I'm talking about without paying bail. Okay. Oh, you're fine. You're going to be fine. When's your actual court date? Doing good. So, your 16-year-old is going to do wonderful, Tina. Take a total opposite road of your dad, of his dad. You don't know yet. That's what you find out Monday. Okay. Okay. Check back with me when you have a court date. We'll look at the actual court. But Monday goes well. I don't foresee any problems there. So yeah. Jackie, you still in here? I do too. Very, very sad to hear. All right, Jackie, let's see what we got going on for you. Someone say my ex was never around doing any of this. I am going to court with one of my friends for her child that has been kidnapped by a grandparent, and something has come up that we're going to have an emergency hearing. And let's hope I am able to make that. But if not, I will definitely be there for the trial because this has been in court since October. Never a pleasant thing. Jackie, you're run down. Your energy is down, and you know what? It's going to bring your immune down. Get some rest, girl. Get some rest. It's a warning for you. I would highly suggest it, Tina. Later in life, she'll also be an awesome, like, addiction counselor of fixing people and leading them on the right path. She's going to be fine. Cops on a child abuser, and she told them I tried to attack her with a knife. Oh, lizard, lizard, lizard. Sound like what we're going through in court. It all boils down to proof. Is this what you were arrested for? Yep. Well, Jackie, you have to do the same thing. I got me some melatonin drops tonight. See if I can sleep before this procedure in the morning. But you got to get the rest because when your energy drops the way I see it dropping, that your immune is going to follow. And let's face it, there is nothing worse than a summertime cold. So that's what you were arrested for, was pulling a knife on her. Is there any proof of that? I hope you have an attorney. You got an attorney? Pretty much you got arrested on hearsay. Well, then put your ass in bed now. You're not going to be ready. Not the rate you're going. It's 2 weeks out. You know what's coming. Get some rest in. Uh, yeah, 4 6 hours of night sleep. It's going to catch up with you, and it will catch up with you about showtime if you don't address that now. Okay, wanting to go to the gym versus taking care of your immune. Guess what can wait? Well, Lizard, let me suggest this to you. Okay? I'm not so much about the public defenders, not when it comes to a felony charge. Okay? Call around. Most of them offer a free consultation. Um, and most of them will work a payment plan out with you so you don't have to have everything before you go to court. But since it is a felon, I would really question having a public defender. I mean, was the woman cut? Did she have a cut on her? Was there even a knife around? That's right. And I believe she'll be a wonderful counselor. Yes, Jackie, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to rest up to get ready for the show of a lifetime. Just saying. Or it's 2 weeks and I'm not going to make the show because I had to go to the gym. Which one you going with? Option A or option B? I have learned so much about how disturbing our judicial system is. It's not funny. We have two single moms that we're helping out because eventually my daughter and I hope to open a ministry on the side to be able to help single moms with court issues and things like this. And CPS, GLs, guardian ad litems, this is all mind blowing corruption. Thank you, Miss Sharon. I love you too. Keep your mom in my prayers as well. Yes, like I said, melatonin drops, they work for my granddaughter. They work for my daughter, but I don't know. We will find out tonight. Because tonight I've got to be there at 7:30 in the morning. So that means I'm either going to still be up at 7:30 in the morning or I'm going to get some sleep at some point in time. Yes, Jackie, your mother has spoke. Get some rest. So I want to give a shout out. I know two we're missing tonight. Debbie Smith's not here. Nikki B's not here. Who else are we missing? We're missing a couple of them. Single mom as well with two kids. Well, Queen Lee wrote what we want to do. There are things that single moms need. Okay. Um, when you're a single mom, it takes your full paycheck plus. Okay. We've got food programs set up at the church for backpacks, extra food, stuff like that. Churches can help out in the food department. We want to be able to help on the financial department and on the legal side of things. Because sometimes I was a single mom for many years. Okay. So a $300 car repair that I had to pay for out of pocket could throw my bills off for months. So, yes, I agree that you need God and I agree that you need prayer, but I also agree you need 300 damn dollars. That is our goal with the single moms. Also, there are housing programs out here by HUD to build homes that you're not going to be able to find on your own. And we know about these programs. And that means you can build or buy a home that is based on your income. Qualification here is 24 grand a year income and to be a parent. That's it. Okay. So we want to be able to help them in that aspect. We've got some that we're working with on parental alienation of knowing what the laws are on that. Um, just a variety of things that no one knows just what single moms go through. We want to be able to line up for the local ones in our area a plumber, a mechanic, a Mr. Fix It, because we don't know how to do this crap and we don't have the money to pay full price. I think it's going to be an amazing ministry when we get it all pulled together. Not going to require you to go to church. We will probably recommend a good Bible study to whatever's fitting in your life. But sometimes single moms, they need a bag of groceries. Sometimes single moms just need somewhere to vent. They may want to go to court and they can't afford an attorney. I want attorneys on board with discounted rates. I've got, single moms that have lost custody of their children and trying to get them back. Okay. So this is where we want the guardian ad litems and CPS to inform us what has to go down for that to happen. You know, girls, I've lived it. I'm watching my daughter live it. Like I said, $300 setback for a single mom could take 6 months to get us on track. You know, and where's the mechanic that's going to charge you nothing but parts? You know what I'm saying? Where's the attorney that knows you don't have $2,000 retainer fee, but you need to go to court with your ex? You know, what can you expect from CPS? What does the GAL want from you? This is the ministry we're talking about. You know, are you on welfare? Are you not? Do you know that you're qualified to build a home as a single mom and own it? Or this fiasco? Pipe fitting unions. Nice. That would be a really, really, really good trade for you to get into. See, that's what I'm talking about. Division of Child Support, where are you at? I've got one right here, right now, that just got their license suspended yesterday for being $1,000 behind. This is what the single moms ministry would do. Does that make sense? The real stuff that nobody wants to deal with. Do not get me wrong. We are all about God. We are all about you being redirected. And there are some Bible studies that can help you through some hard times. But sometimes you need a check in your hand. Just saying, you know? Right. Most of them don't know what they're entitled to. They have no idea. My ex-hubby got it all. Lost my job and now on assistance. He's living high and mighty. That's what I'm talking about. We're seeing way too much of it. And I know we needed repairs to my truck. Well, then there needs to be a mechanic on standby that knows there's a single mom in need and will work for parts only. Girl, I've been going to court with him. I am always in court with him. I've been going to court for over a year for them. Two of them. That's what I'm saying, you know? If you can find, like, we've come across a couple of really strong Christian attorneys that would be willing to come on board with discounted rates and payment plans for single moms. All right, let's see, Tammy. We got the food connection. Just about got a lawyer connection. I mean, I've got mechanic connections. You know, there's things that we do on a single income that most people do with two incomes. Tammy, it's going to get better, hun, but it's slow and coming. It's going to get better, though. But yeah, I don't think I ever talked about that over here before, that this was a goal for me and my daughter. Girls, and let me tell you, duct tape and super glue will fix more shit than you ever imagined. No household should be without it. Yes, ma'am. Hello, friend. How are you? To return has been reaching out for 2 weeks. Labor chick, you stand your ground. You hold out for what is true to you. Tamara, so far so good. So we got coming up. I'm telling you, duct tape and super glue. They are a woman's best friends. Tamara, um, I don't know what's going on around you, but for whatever reason, I see you being very defensive. This seems to be in your personal life, so this could be family matters. But you're coming up on a time where you're going to put your foot down and voice your opinion. Up and down the East Coast in a Toyota with his duct tape. I love it. Side of a car dealership. Still kicks the butt. Yep, we do. And that's what I'm saying. It needs to stop. How about a loaner vehicle? I thought about that too. Shouldn't we have a loaner vehicle so when a single mom calls me at 9 o'clock that they need a ride to work or they need an Uber or something, there's a vehicle on standby. If they got a good driver's record, just come get it. Get it for 2 days. What do you think of that? I like it. I like it a lot. I can, Miss Fran. Yep, I know this. I know this, and I know, like I said, parental alienation seems to be a problem. Um, there's just a lot that could be done. Right. Or if y'all want to be like I was, hang on, Fran, I'm gonna get to you. Um, where you made $500 a year too much to qualify for school lunches, or made $200 a year too much to qualify for fuel assistance on my light bill. You know, just always right there at that breaking point that is just too much. Well, it's not too much if it's a single income. That needs to be looked at. And there's some that just need some budget counseling, you know, that have gotten in hawk on credit cards and how to get from under that and how to move forward, you know? There's just so much that could be offered. My daughter through the church did Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace, and that's all I hear about is Dave Ramsey now. And she recommends it to any single mom out there. All right, Miss Fran. Fran, indicating everything you've got going on, you're on the right path. Late summer, you got some unexpected money coming in to which you're going to be ready to celebrate. Yeah. Yep. Libra, we don't have them either. It's just us. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. And I will be posting videos next week before the other two procedures. And I've told everybody next Thursday night at 7, if I am sick, if I'm not feeling it, either way, my daughter's going to jump on here and give you an update if it's not me, just to let y'all know how things are going. Right? You're welcome, Fran. Yeah, Queen Labor, there's just so much that could be offered and could be done. And I don't know why anyone has not done this in our area. I mean, we do have like there's a ministry for pregnant teens and things like that, but there's nothing geared to helping single moms. And my pastor thinks it's a great idea. Fran, when did this happen? Oh my word, my heart goes out to you, dear. You're going to be more on a routine and more comfortable, but probably not till like fall. It's just working through emotions this summer and um, establishing new routines. And what I really want you to know, Fran, don't get stuck on picking up where you left off. You need to embrace a new beginning. Okay? Because if you try to pick up where you left off, it's totally different and it's not going to work. So aim for a new beginning. Yes, ma'am. And it's hard when you got to start over like that. But you're being redirected. Remember this, you're being redirected now. You will always be redirected to something better. There'll be good days and there'll be bad days. But I want you to focus on new beginnings and not picking up, starting over. There's a difference. Oh, yeah. I know it's been hard, honey. It's life altering. It really is. It's life altering. But at the same time, you need everything new. You need to establish all new routines, rearrange the furniture in the house, paint a room. It's got to be all things new. Fran, you also have a very big heart, so you're not used to putting yourself first. So this redirection is going to be a little different for you. Okay, but you need to know it's okay to make yourself number one. You're going to get through it. We're going to help you. This group of people over here will absolutely uplift you, give you great advice on what needs to happen. But my focus is right now to you focus to new beginnings and not picking up where you left off. That's right. Strength is on her side. Absolutely. Well, guys, I have kept y'all an hour and a half tonight. Imagine that. I love y'all like hanging out with me. I like hanging out with you. So, next week's videos, next week's videos are already up. I put them up this week. You will get your next round of videos. And then next Thursday is the day after I've had everything done. So I will either be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, or if I'm not or unable to, my daughter will be popping on at 7 p.m. with an update. So, everyone, be well. Thank you for all your well wishes. I'm feeling good and positive about tomorrow and moving forward. And y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we shall chat soon. And to those that we missed, catching you on playback, join us next week. We're here every week. Bye, guys.